Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Liana and today I'm going to be taking you on another one of my grocery trips. So in my last video, I took you to Sainsbury's and I showed you all of the alternatives that I would buy to survive as a vegan in Sainsbury's. So today I thought that I would change it up a bit and take you to Tesco's instead. I'm thinking of doing this as a bit of a series, so I'll go to Asda next, and then I'll go to Lidl, maybe go to Marks and Spencer's, just to show you how easy and accessible it is to live this lifestyle, either vegan or more healthy. It's a lot easier than what you think. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed today's video anyway. Please don't forget to hit the wee like button. Also, leave me a comment and let me know if you liked the video, what you maybe want to see next. And then, if you don't mind, please subscribe if you're new or if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go to the shops now and take you along. So I really hope you enjoy the video and have a good day wherever you are.
Before I laid my eyes on.
So as you can see, it is 8:39 and I just pulled outside Tesco's and thank God there is no line this morning. So I think that's because I came down so early, but it means we're going to get in and get out. I thought I was going to have to stand in a big queue, but I don't have to, which is brilliant. So this is Tesco's vegetarian/vegan range, and I'm almost sure like 99% of it is actually vegan also, but I think there's a few corn things that contain eggs, so that obviously makes it not vegan. But then this is Tesco's own brand, so this is like their cheaper brand stuff, and they do also to their spicy edamame noodles, triple bean chili, and Thai green curry. And then this is their more expensive kind of plant-based meals. It's a brand called Wicked Kitchen, but their meals are beautiful. They are really high standard, like restaurant quality meals. This Wicked brand does all sorts of ready meals, including pizzas also. I've tried both these pizzas and they're just absolutely beautiful, really high quality. And then here is pesto pasta and then some sausage rolls. So yeah, and then I'm just showing you here, here's a mushroom lasagna that I'm going to get for Marisa, and then also here is a vegan corn pastry. I'm going to get that for Marisa as well. She loves to have the wee ready meals. And then this is really nice. This is a Linda McCartney vegetarian chicken bucket, but it's also suitable for vegans. I'm going to get the Thai green curry for Marisa as well. That's vegan also. So here is this Wicked brand as well. They also do desserts. So there's a red velvet brownie, and they also do a sticky toffee pudding as well. They are both vegan.
So I'm just out of Tesco's now, and I've got my receipt and stuff, so I'll be able to show you how much I spent. But before I do that, I just want to say it really does go a long way when you just make a conversation with someone and ask them how their day is going and stuff. So I was just in the shop there, and the wee boy on the till, he was only 19 because he ended up telling me his age, but he was so friendly and he was so genuine, and he just started a conversation, and he was being really, really nice. And you probably don't understand when you're in that kind of position how much you can actually just change someone's day or change someone's mood just by asking them how they are or something like that. But it was really nice, especially right now when things are quite stressful, and I'm sure they're getting bombarded with customers and stress to the 90s. But it's nice to be nice, and it did make my day, and it picked my spirits up a wee bit. Anyway, so I've got my receipt here. Here's the receipt here. I ended up spending $64.37, but I bought stuff for my sister Marisa, my younger sister, and I also had to get stuff for my mummy. I had to get wine and French fancies for a friend. So I'll take that off the bill, and then I'll be able to, or off the receipt, and I'll be able to tell you then how much I spent for the week for my shop. And yeah, I'm going to calculate that now and then let you know. There you go. All of the stuff that wasn't mine came to £33. And then take that away from $64.37. So there you go. That's what my shopping came to for today, for this week. Oh, sorry. $31.37. So my shop usually comes to around £40-50. It's always in that kind of £40 to £50 bracket. But today there was a few things that I didn't need, like balsamic vinegar, oats. What else did I not need? Just bulk items that I already had bought. So today's shopping was quite cheap. So that's for the whole week. 31, that's rounded to £32. £32 for the whole week, so that's not too bad. So like I always say, your health is your wealth, and I would much rather spend this money, maybe sometimes up to £50, on a full week shop that's full of nutrients, full of veggies, really good for me, that's going to make me feel amazing both mentally and physically, rather than go and spend sometimes up to £20-30 on a Chinese or a pizza for the one night that's going to make me feel horrible the next day. Like, don't get me wrong, I still sometimes occasionally have a Chinese or have a pizza, but it is really rare and it's on the occasion. I, again, much rather would save my money and put it into things that I know are going to make me feel really amazing. And I encourage you to kind of try and think of it that way too. So next time you're thinking about buying something in the shop that's healthy for you and you think that it's too expensive, think, well, would I rather have that, invest in my health, or would I rather then go and spend probably just the same amount of money on one meal that's going to be not so much as healthy for me? That's the way I try and see things anyway, and it usually helps, because I always end up wanting to buy things that are better for me and that are going to make me feel better.
So this is the full shop that I was able to get for me and Marisa for the week in Tesco's. So some of the fruit and veg and other few wee items we would share, but then there's also individual items that me and her would have. So the likes of these wee ready meals, and then the smoothies and the wee chocolate milks are for Marisa, but they are vegan also. And then I haven't been able to find these wee peppers anywhere else other than Tesco's, but they are so beautiful. Honestly, if you see them, definitely pick them up. They go really nice in all sorts of recipes. And then I'm just showing you, I separated both of the shopping out so you can see what was for Marisa and what was for me. So this is for Marisa. All of this, she prefers the wee ready meals and some of the meaty alternatives, and then the soy yogurt and the soy milk and stuff. I try to avoid soy as much as possible just because I have an intolerance to it and it will break my skin out. But there is occasions where I will just suffer the consequences. This vegetarian chicken bucket is also suitable for vegans. I have that sometimes and it contains soy, but sometimes it's worth it. And then just showing you here, here's another high protein pasta. It's made with green peas. And then I also get a few punnets of blueberries, 2 lemons, and then these are the wee peppers I was showing you. And then the mushrooms, me and Marisa share the mushrooms, so I'm just going to move into the wee middle pile with all the things we share. And then a stir fry mix, some broccoli, some spring greens. I always stock up on greens. I always buy a few things of tomatoes too because they make up the base of my sauce. Here's your wee treat, and then 2 tins of black beans, and then also bananas. I'm just showing you the ingredients on this wee treat as they're very good, and it is vegan, gluten and dairy free, and it's very tasty wee brownies. So I'm just showing you here, I had stuff left over from last week's shop, and I hate food waste, so I always make sure I don't overbuy, and I'll definitely be using these in this week's recipes.
My one main goal out of all of this, out of this channel, out of my Instagram, is just to try and help as many people as I possibly can to try and edge towards a more healthier lifestyle. Because when you're healthier and you eat the right foods, you feel better both physically but also, and most importantly, I think mentally, especially because mental health is such a big thing nowadays, and so many more people are suffering with issues that maybe could be lessened a bit by making yourself feel a bit better by the foods that you're eating and maybe a bit of exercise. So this is the way I like to think of it. When I go out usually I do my shop on a Friday. When I go out and I'm doing my shopping, I'm thinking, right, what can I buy that's going to make me feel my 100% best? Because I know fine rightly, like I said, we all need a wee treat. Sometimes you just need something to feed your soul, but I know when I pick up the vegetables, when I pick up the fruit, that is what's going to give me the best week possible, the best mindset, the best energy. All of it kind of joins together when you eat healthier and when you try and put as many fruit and vegetables into your body. It all comes together and your body honestly really thanks you for it. I'm a big believer in healing your body from the inside out. So when you give your body the right fuel, it will thank you back in so many ways that you don't even realize sometimes, until you kind of fall back into your old traits, and then you start to feel tired again and weak, and then you're going, oh, I didn't know the change in my diet and sticking to the fruit and vegetables actually made me feel so much better. For me, my skin clears, more energy, I'm a more happier, pleasant person to be around, and that's just kind of what I wanna share with everyone. I feel like everyone deserves to have that mental clarity, to have that physical energy. Everyone deserves to have that and deserves to be at their full potential. And for me, I really get that out of fueling my body with lots of healthy food. And before I went vegan, I used to be a big meat eater. We'd order takeaways all the time, went out for dinner all the time. And if someone had said to me back then about going vegan, I probably would have laughed in their face. I wouldn't have had a clue. I was never against it. I would have given anyone any grief for being vegan or vegetarian, but I just never in a million years would I have thought that I would have ever been standing here a few years vegan. Now, I never would have thought that. But honestly, see, once you just educate yourself and you realize what you're putting into your body, it all kind of makes sense from there. And to me, that's where I really started to take control, and that's where I started taking control of my own happiness, my own physical appearance, everything like that. I really took control of it once I took control of my health and what I was putting on my plate and banned from that. All starts in the supermarket. you're only going to eat what you buy, so you really have to make them decisions once you're in the supermarket. What is going to fuel my week? What is going to make me feel amazing all week? And it is always the fruit, the vegetables, all the colours of the day, all those lovely fresh produce that you can buy. You want to be stocking up on that, and that needs to be a good basis of your diet for you to feel 100% and to get the most out of your week. It's all about just finding the fruit and the vegetables that you enjoy, the food that you enjoy, because if you're trying to force yourself to eat foods that you don't like, you're never going to be able to enjoy it. So there's always going to be some kind of fruit or vegetable or healthy food that you are going to enjoy. You just need to experiment. You need to try everything, and really just, like I said, experiment with your taste buds and see, once you start to eat more this way, your taste buds get used to it. You start to taste different flavors. That's the way I was when I came off a junk food, fast food diet, and I started to get cleaner and cleaner and cleaner and cleaner and cleaner with my diet. I started to taste the flavor of a raw pepper, and there's the sweetness in that. Whereas before, because my taste buds were so conditioned to that like high sugary sort of artificial sweetener kind of tasting, it wouldn't have kind of compared. But once your taste buds start to get used to these kind of foods, you actually do really start to enjoy it. Because if you think about it, these are the foods that we would have ate before all the processing of food kind of came into place. We would have enjoyed these kind of foods, and there's still places all over the world that do still enjoy these foods in their whole food form, and they are some of the healthiest, longest living countries of the world. The people who are eating like this, whole foods, plant-based, lots of nutrients, lots of veg, lots of fruit, and really healthy carbs, complex carbs. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about kind of just finding what you enjoy, because that's the only way you're going to be able to stick it. Find the foods that you enjoy, and then, like I said, just do it from there. Week by week, start adding in extra vegetables, start adding in a bit of extra fruit, and trust me, this is coming from me, a big fast food eater, someone who used to weigh 4 stone heavier. It does get easier, and you do end up really loving it, just for the whole fact of how it makes you feel, both mentally and physically. And that's all I want for everybody, to be able to feel that freedom, to be able to get that control, that sense of control over your life, when you feel at your full health, and your full, again, not just your physical health, your full mental health. And for me, the way I got to that point in life was from fueling my body with as much healthy food as possible. I just want to express my love and appreciation for everybody who has been supporting the videos, who have left nice comments, who have liked the videos, who have maybe sent me a message on Instagram. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your for taking the time to watch the videos, and then for giving me your opinions, because that's just what's going to make my channel grow. When I hear constructive criticism, what people like, what people don't like, it really helps. So make sure to keep interacting with me and letting me know what you like, what you may don't like, and what you might want to see next. So there's much more content to come. I have loads of ideas, and I also want you to share some ideas. If you think that there's certain videos that you would like me to do, then please, I'm all ears, and I would love to have more ideas to write down to give me some more projects to do. But yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying the videos so far, and I can't wait to just progress and make better videos, better content, and just help more people, because that is my one goal, is just to try and help as many people as possible to live a healthier kind of life. Alright then, that's the end of today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this kind of style of video, and if you did, please make sure to let me know by hitting the wee like button, or else leaving me a comment below. I'm going to be doing a full series of videos like this, which I'll be going to different supermarkets. So I've already been to Sainsbury's, with Tesco's today, and then I'm going to do Asda, little Marks and Spencer's, a few other shops, just to show you the different kind of ideas and what I would get in different shops if I was to go into it, just to show you all the options that you can get. No matter what supermarket you go into, you can make this lifestyle easy and attainable in Belfast as well, because usually you would see videos from London or from America, and obviously they have much bigger shops, and bigger population, so they probably would have better kind of options. But we do have a lot of options here, especially now as well. There's been a big increase in vegan and vegetarian options. So as you saw, I shop for me and my sister. My sister's vegetarian, I'm vegan. So it'll kind of give you some ideas for if you maybe want to transition, or even if you just want to try maybe one meat-free day or 2 meat-free days. It'll give you a few ideas, and if you continue to watch the videos. So stay tuned for the next few series, then I'm going to be trying the different supermarkets. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed anyway, and I hope you had a good day wherever you are. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.